A winter morning is very cold and misty. It was the last week of December. The weather was extremely cold. One morning, I woke up at 4 and went out for a walk. As I got out of the house, I started shaking with cold. A cold wind was blowing. It was peeling. My hands and feet looked cold. My nose started to run and the ears were as cold as ice. I thought the marrow was cool. My legs became stiff and cold. The bird is not chipped. Birds nest together. I ran about a mile to warm myself up, but all purposeless. My legs were almost frozen. It was foggy and foggy. Nothing was visible. The grass was washed with frost. Frost killed all the flowers and plants. The trees stood naked. The temperature touched the frost. I left home early, grabbed a cup of hot, steaming tea and covered myself with a bird, but I was still shaking with the cold. My hand was almost crippled. I tried to shave but my fingers didn't work. I sat near the fire. I heat my hands for about half an hour. That was when I was able to shave. Office workers were having a hard time. They couldn't cycle. The steel handles of their wheel were cooler than the ice. An icy cool breeze blowing in their faces. They wore woolen suits, pullovers, overcoats, socks, and gloves, yet they felt cold and uncomfortable. The poor suffered the most. They were without woolen clothes. They had to work in the cold winter. They cut cold. Their teeth chatter. Their hands and feet looked cold. Their mournful condition causes mercy. Even the wine that is full of life's children has not been harassed. They cover the jar to keep themselves warm. Suddenly the sky became cloudy with clouds. The roar of the cloud began and the roar began. It started with rain and hail. The ground soon turned white with hail. The weather was getting pretty cold. All outdoor activities were postponed. I was sitting by the fireplace waiting for the rain to stop. As the rain stopped, I made my cycle to school. The biting cold air made it difficult for me to keep my hands on the handlebar and balance.